Sound test. Sound test. All right, let's get this show on the road. Okay, hey, we're live again on Stevie's Plains and Simple. Hey, Scorp, how you doing? I guess let me know if you can hear me okay. I've got a little bit of a different setup today since I have the new computer running. Wasabi, what's uppy, what's outy, what's inny? Looks like canola's ready. Oh my God, I can't believe what I just did. I leased field 21, and it's a big field way up there in the west, in the northwest. I leased that. It's full of canola. I didn't realize that I had planted canola. I'm going to have canola everywhere. There's something else I didn't realize too. Hey, Alan. Alan, before I get a lot of people on, would you consider being one of my monitors, or what do they call that? Moderators, for emergency purposes? Thanks, Scorp. I didn't realize that I had planted 15 in sugar cane. So now I have a big field in sugar cane and a little field in sugar cane. Uh-oh, there's no way to get out of here once I got in. Oh, jeez. All right, here's that little field. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize I had planted this. I don't even remember I have 15. All right, well, I've got to go get a harvester for that. You can't. All right, that's fine. That's fine. I'm looking for somebody that's on pretty much all the time to my live stream. So, because Scorpion, he kind of in the time that I'm on, he a lot of times has to leave early and have dinner and that kind of thing. And Bill's not always here. Gino's not always here. So, but that's okay. I can work it myself in between. A great demand at the sawmill for wood chips. Alright, I don't need wood chips. Why is that on? Kevin's in the house. Hey Kevin, how are you? By the way, is the chat going into the live stream? Because I can't see it from my screen. Let me see if I can see it on Twitch. All right, it's going up on Twitch, so I'm assuming that it's going up on. Oh, there it is. I can see it now on my other monitor. All right, just a little bit of technical stuff right now. Okay, anyway, I'm looking for one of my harvesters. This one is potato. That one is sugar beets. So this one must be sugar cane. Andy's in the house. It is Plains and Simple. I'm looking for the plains because I don't see any plains on this. But that's okay, I guess. Let's see. I want to... Doctor Who's going to drop off my my harvester here, and we're gonna get this guy going. Let's go up in this corner over here. So Alan, yes, this is plain and simple. I lost one of my monitors because I'm using, and that's why I can't see what's going on while I'm live streaming, is because I took one of the monitors that's on my computer that I live stream with, my gaming PC, and loaned it to the new PC, with rendering PC. I don't know what I'm going to name it. It's rendering, I guess. But anyway, I loaned it out to that PC, and I had to fight like hell to get Windows put on it. I had it built for several days now, but I couldn't get Windows to activate. And I've been fighting with Windows on that. Finally got it done this morning. Hey Craig, how are you? Try the airport. Try the airport? There's an airport on this map? Alright, I think... Uh-oh. What's happening? Is this not ready? Oh, it's not ready. I'm sorry. I thought it was ready. Oh, well. The harvester's ready, so... I know that I leased a couple of fields, or a field here. I leased field 21, so I'm going to start that. Right. Am I on 21? Yes, I'm on 21. So I'm going to start this. Pat Pearson didn't want to do that. So let's see who's on it now. Alan Myers is doing it. Got another one on this side. So I've got one on each end of the field. We'll start this again. Start that and see. We've got Chase Wheeler. Chase is going to school here. I'm doing great, Craig. Thanks for asking. All right, so you said you hadn't seen any planes. I got you. Plains and simple. Well, see, the thing is, I'm looking for plains, P-L-A-I-N-S. What plains are not a field with a fence around it that you farm. Plains is open country, mostly grass, like wild. Like you see the plains go on forever. The buffalo are running across the plains. So, anyway. Right, so let me see. I've got plowing to do. Let me grab my plow. And this is field number 4. I'm going to finish plowing it. I did have a course set up for this, but I think I'm just going to hire a worker to finish it out. So we got Steve Jones going to finish this out for us. Look at that monster Big Bud 747. Isn't it cool? Got smoke coming out both ears. Look at that. Whee-haw! Oh, he doesn't want to run over me, so I got to get out of the way. Right. Okay, so I did buy, let me see if I can find it here. I did buy the John Deere truck that I showed off recently, or maybe I haven't. It's probably in a video that you haven't seen yet. Or did I have it out in the last live stream? I don't recall. Is this it? Alright, this is it. Okay, so I got this truck and trailer so that I can haul large amounts of grain. So there you go. And I need to get something for the animals, so I put in a mod that lets me buy feed in bulk. So, because I don't have a lot of stuff yet to feed the animals, especially the pigs. So I'm going to buy 1 pig food, and I'm going to buy one cattle food. And then let me see if I can get in and get it collected. John Candy has nicked the planes to go with his train and automobile collections. I saw something about a movie that they were going to make, and I don't remember what it was. But they had hired John Belushi to play in the movie. And before they could get it going, he died. So then they asked John Candy to be in it. Well, of course, before he could start making the movie, he died. Then they asked Chris Farley to be in the film. They hired him to be in the film. And guess what happened to him? He died. So when it came down to it, they were looking for another star. They found one, but one of the producers said, you know what? I think this film might be jinxed. Maybe we shouldn't even make it. So they never made it. I don't remember what the movie was about. It just seemed kind of funny. I used to love John Candy. He was just such a nice guy. And, you know, fact sheets start next week. I'll wait till November when it comes out, then I'll find out the facts about it. Right, I'm going to let that fill because it takes a long time. And you know what? I was going to go in and fix this mod so that it didn't take so long to load, but I didn't ever get around to it, so I don't use it that often. Fields. Let me see how we're doing here. I've got this truck ready to go out in this field, but I want to, let's see, I think I've got field 21 truck to silo right there, but I need to set a combine. Whoops, what's this? Combine. Choose a combine. We're going to choose the one closest to me. Axle flow. Be that one right there. Okay. Now let's find the other guy. This one here. Oh, I had another harvester out here. Let's get him going. Good morning, USA. Hey, Bill. Alright, I need to get this guy. Does he have a course loaded? He does not. This is field number 1. So, let's see. Grain to silo, field number 1. Cool Runnings. Is that the one where they play the Jamaican bobsledders? That was funny. I like the one where he's out with the family in the woods, and he has to shoot the bear, and he shoots the bear with a lamp and burns the bear's butt off. That one was pretty funny. Kids love that one. When he shoots the bear, and the bear's butt catches on fire. The Great Outdoors, I think it was called. So I've got, what is going on here? All right, this is this combine. This combine, that pipe, which you would think was right over the center of the trailer. But look where the angle of the pipe is going. It's going off past the trailer if you follow this line down. So that means the trailer has to be closer to the combine than you would think. So I'm going to drop it down to 10.5 and try that again. So, was he Canadian? Yeah, John Candy was Canadian. Hell, they're all Canadian anymore. There's no Hollywood anymore. Most of the shows are made in Toronto now. Toronto's the new Hollywood. There's nothing in Hollywood anymore but depravity. That's just my personal opinion. And I have no facts to back it up. Anyway. So, there we go. Full of Canadian bacon. I think I went the wrong way. I need to go further out. I did. Doggone it. I went the wrong way. I need to go 11 and a half. Alright, we're going to try it again. Try it again. So, my sister is here. I don't know if I've told you guys, but my house is a pretty good size. I've got an apartment above the garage. They call it a mother-in-law apartment. Basically, it's got a bathroom and a small living room and it's all one room, except for the bathroom, of course. The bathroom is separate, but it's a bedroom, living room with a bathroom. It's pretty well self-contained. You can get to it without coming into the house. It's got its own entrance, that kind of thing. We use for the kids to play up there, and anytime there's a guest that comes, they can stay up there, that kind of thing. So my sister's up fixing that up to stay in. Not fixing it up, but my wife turned it into a reading room. So they're taking my wife's books out so that she has room for her stuff. But my sister likes to cook, and she's put me on a diet. And I've lost 4 pounds in the last week and a half. What's this guy waiting for? Christmas! Okay, so did I have a course set for this? I believe I did. This is field number 1. No course set. So let's grab a course. Wonder what the difference is. I got 2 courses set here. I'm thinking it's the 1 times 2. Let's find out. Man, that thing warming up sounds cool. What do you mean you're here? What do you mean here? What's here? Here on the live stream, Bill, or you're here in the United States now? I got to run through my equipment because I don't remember what I'm doing. It's getting dark on me. So let's see. This guy's done. I haven't looked at this map since last week. So I finally got my my rendering PC built and running. I finally got Windows authenticated today, this morning, after struggling back and forth with Microsoft for a couple of days. And let me make sure here on this. Am I done plowing? So I finally got it built. It's running. It's running great. Yesterday I tested it for, what is the deal with 4? That's odd. Why is it green? That's just silly. Anyway, yesterday I tested it. I had a video that I was rendering and a video that I was compressing. Now both of those 2 functions on the videos that I do, because I record in 4K. So by the time I'm done with a 45-minute video, it's about anywhere from 25 to 30 some gigabytes. They're generally averaging about 35 gigabytes. And so then I have to render 35 gigabyte movie, which takes forever. On my old PC, it was taking 6 to 8 hours. On either one. Doesn't matter whether it's the rendering or the compressing, both of them. So you're talking 16 hours of work right there that the computer had to do. Plus, uploading the PC to YouTube takes several hours each video. Something's wrong. Let's go see what's wrong. What's he doing? This guy's in the way. These guys want to work. Get out of the way. So, anyway, I tested it. I was rendering a video. It took about an hour or so, a little over an hour, to do to render it. But the important thing to me is not necessarily the speed; it's the amount of work it can do. So, after I got that one rendered, I set it to compressing. Now, with my gaming computer, if I did that, it would pretty much shut it down. It just would not do both at the same time, and you definitely couldn't play a game. So I started that one compressing when I started rendering a new video. So I had two of them running at the same time. Then I started up a game, hit my recording button, and I was able to play the game without noticing that anything was going on with the computer. So this thing's got quite a bit of power, and that's what I wanted it for. So, but I'm able to do, if I can do one video that used to take 16 hours, because I used to have to render it, then I had to compress it, and it took 6 to 8 hours each time. Now I can render one, compress it at the same time, and do it in a little over, well, anywhere between an hour and 2 hours instead of 16 hours. So it's going to be quite the time saver. Anyway, what's this guy doing? Oh, he's gone already. What's going on in chat? I've been missing the chat. I guess I haven't missed much. You guys aren't talking. At your side of the pond, yeah. Are you at your friend's house, Ghostbuster? I called him Ghostbuster. Ghost Rider, are you at your buddy's house? I'm losing daylight here. Let me go check, see what's going on. This guy still isn't full. I gotta go in and mod this thing. That takes forever to load. Kevin says, take a bullet for you. No chance. Eat your bacon sarnie. No problem. Okay, I didn't understand that. Hey, Dar's in the house. Hi, Dar. How's life treating you? I got another truck I need to get out here, because this one looks like he's doing his job. Let's go find another truck. I don't have another truck. I don't have another truck. Darn it. I got that big one, but I'm using it. I got more combines than I know what to do with, but I don't have enough trucks. Let me get this guy up on 21 and see if I can do this. Let's see, that's a combination. That's a combine course there, not a combination. Field 21, truck to silo. All right, and then what do we need to do? I need to tell it what combine to go after. So we're going to go after this one. Right there. He's going to go back. Don't go back. No, don't go in the light. Get some grain before you go back. There you go. I do. I'll tell you what I've got that I could do, because I've got that combine, I got that combine, I've got that combine. I got that combine. I got combines out my ears. And that doesn't even include the other 3 combines that do beets and potatoes and sugar cane. So I got lots and lots. All right. Let that guy do his thing. Now, it's going to get dark on me. I might as well. And this map, as we looked at it, look at the sunset. Isn't that pretty? It's so pretty. Oh, so pretty. But as I showed you in the last episode, at night, it gets dark. So we're not going to be able to see pretty soon. So I might as well kind of rush it on a little bit. Let me get it up to midnight, and it'll take off by itself. Or close to midnight. Got a pretty sky. Look at that. Pretty. Maybe this isn't the one that gets really dark. That Texas one, at night, it got pitch dark. This one's just pretty. Wow. It had a pretty night sky. And Delta, an air crash waiting to happen. Well, if you watch a Superman a movie, it'll tell you that flying is still the safest way to transportation to get around, statistically. All right, there goes Mr. Flegel. Now, what I could do is I could actually purchase a trailer for Flegel. We got a trailer back here we can use. Right there. And that'll give him double. I don't know if it needs different tires. Rim color, I don't care. Green, I don't care. I don't have enough money. Oh my God, look what going, oh my God. Look what happened. I'm broke. Oh, jeez. I can't buy a trailer. I lost it overnight. Yeah, that's right, Alan. I talked about that last live stream. Remember, I stood out in the field, and the clouds move in this one too. If you watch, you can see them moving. Like, okay, see that little piece of cloud right there? Watch, it'll move. I'll leave the cursor alone. See, it's moving. So you can make the clouds move. You just have to put a mod in. All right, 5's ready to go. That's canola. Let me get the other John Deere, and I still don't have a truck, but I might have to have trucks do double duty. Let's get this guy into the farm and replace this header. Money bleed. Oh no. I know why it did it. Here's why it did it, which I forgot. See this field up here, 21? It takes about $500,000 or more to lease that thing. I think it's about almost $700,000 to lease field 21, and I just went overnight, so I had to pay for the lease again. That's where all my money went, and I didn't even think about the fact that I had leased that field. So let me go see if I can find my header. I think it's on the other side of the farm, but let me see. I'm not going clear through the farm. I'm going to go around the farm. Hey, cows. Moo. I'm a broke bish. What's a bish? Is that scorpion talk for a farmer? Whoa! Now I wish I did speed this thing. I was going to remod this to go faster, and I didn't because it's a monster combine. And I didn't mod it because I thought, you know, it wouldn't go that fast. But now, and I still won't mod it, I don't think, because I can always use hardest. There's my header. Let me just drop this one here. Or a header. I don't know if it's my header, but it's a header. Is that Don Juan one? What do they call that? Don. You suppose the chickens will mind if I run over them? I was out here yesterday trying to find if they had any nuggets on them, but I wasn't quite sure where to look for nuggets on the chicken. You can get them at McDonald's, I know, but I don't know where they get them. Anybody know where nuggets are on chickens? Let's see. Where was I going? Field 5. Oh, I'm right at Field 5, but I can't get there because of that gate. All right, now let's see if I've got... Darren is in the house. Hey, Darren. How are you, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. It's always a moving experience. Now, you'll have to ask Scorpion because I can't do it. But evidently, the cows in Texas moo different than they do here. So, and I can't do it. They moo a lot different. They sound a little sad. They sound a little effeminate, if you will, the cows. Because I've heard him do it, and I can't. I'm not very good at mimicking things. What am I trying to do here? I was trying to see if there was a course set up for field number 5 that I can use. There is a harvest course, but I don't know. I don't recall which. 13.2. Is that correct? Well, let me try it and see. Let's movie this on. All right, here we go. Oh, it thinks it's dark out. Look at those lights. This thing looks like Star Trek Enterprise lights. No, what has lights like that? A submarine, I don't know. A ship in the night. A combine with lots of lights on it, maybe. Oh, it does? The Super Moo King. I don't have the Super Moo King. Do I? I don't think I bought it yet. Oh, I left my truck down in the middle of the field. Let me get this thing off the field. I'm going to wonder where my truck's at. It's sitting out here in the middle of the field. LaTanya's in the house. Hello. Thanks for stopping by. Keep me company. All that kind of stuff. But I tell you what, my sister, I told you she put me on a diet, kind of. She wants to put me on a real diet, but before I made my live stream, she made some salmon patties for lunch. Well, I'm not a big fish eater, even though I live on the coast, but they were really good, and so I had a little bit of that, but I'm really thirsty now, and it's not soup de jour yet, so I don't know what to do. Let's see. I need to seed that field that I just plowed, which I think is field number 4. Let me get out of here. We'll run over to field number 4. And I don't need canola. I got canola everywhere. So I got to figure out what I do need. I don't need, I was going to say rice again, but it's not rice. Why is there... That's field number 5, that's why. It's not rice, it's sugar cane. I got lots of that. Nuggets are made from the carcass. No, come on. Yeah. Ginger, you're not playing around with the theme of the episode. Nuggets are sexual in nature, I'm thinking. Look, I just kicked that chicken in the nuggets. Get it? I'm laughing because I just edited a video. I don't know. Probably none of you are watching it, but I've been making videos of Fallout 4, and it's a story about the lone survivor, and his wife in the original game gets killed, but in this version she doesn't, and the two of them are running around trying to find their son in the game, right? So it's a mod. It's a mod. So anyway, I'm fighting this bad guy, and Nora, who plays my wife in the game, that's her name. She runs up and kicks him in the nuts. I stopped shooting and I looked at it. What did she just do? I couldn't take it anymore. I finally shot and killed the guy, but I thought, man, that's kind of a low blow. All right, 4. What should we do? Let's see what we've got to do. We've got 176. No, we got 17,000 bushels of wheat, only 9 of barley. We're gonna have canola out our ears. We got a little bit of sunflowers, some soybeans. What do I have planted already, though? That's the question. Let's take a look at that. I don't know what to do. I'm confused. Okay, on 5, we've got canola. On 6, we've got sugarcane. On 2, we've got sunflowers? Really? I didn't know that. What's on 3? Let's see. We don't have anything on 3, I guess. All right, so it's up to me, I suppose. Let's take a look at this. How about we do some barley and some soybeans? I'm going to do barley on this field, I think. Every time I say canola, are you talking about canola? No, it's not that though. It's something else that they do. Ricola, canola. I just don't like calling it rape, because rape means something totally different over here. And I never heard that term till I started playing this, because we never called it that. When we were farming, we always called it canola. We still do. You know, when you plant it on the farm where I'm from, it wasn't that. We called it canola. So I can't get used to calling it that. Let me see if I can find a course for this. This is field number. Wait a minute. What field am I on? Field number 4. I don't think I have one for 4. I don't. Yes, I do. Never mind. All right, now I got to switch it from sugarcane. I don't want to do sugarcane. So, did I say barley? I did. I'm going to do barley. All right, so who's working the barley now? Let's see. We got Mervin working the barley. What's happening here? Alan is full, I guess, and waiting for a truck, maybe? And we got Chase is still working his tail off. We got Mervin almost full of oats here. And we've got Alan Clark is working the canola. I gotta go check on the, I keep wanting to say rice, the sugar cane. I gotta find the sugar cane. And I didn't put the harvesters for beets, sugar cane, and in a category. So, okay, it doesn't say. I'm assuming it's ready to harvest, but it doesn't say. Odd. That's very odd. So, I think it's ready. Let's back this guy up. What are we gonna do? I'm gonna see if I can do this without doing a horseplay route. And then, oh, I needed to put this in a category. Let's put this in, well, 2's gonna be full. I got so many combines. Well, let's see. Let me put it in group 7. And then I'll go back and do that. Group 7 and then group 7. Wait a minute. Who got into group 9? Somebody got into group 9. There we go. I fixed it. Alright, here we go. Isn't this a monster? Look at this thing. This is truly I love these combines. Man, he's going to town. 24 miles an hour. Look at that. And you don't need a truck for these. The bin is so big. Kyle, I'm using this Tektron right here. Isn't that sweet? I'll show you. It's in here somewhere. Let me find it in harvesters. It's these right here. Sugar cane is the next one, I believe. Okay, look what it holds over here. 992,000 pounds of sugar cane. And look at the size of that header. Isn't that sweet? Now this is what they look like. I showed you in the last live stream. I showed you these. Watch the header come out. Isn't that cool? Oh my God. That thing, it either looks like a scorpion to me, or some bodybuilder that's got his hands up in the air and he's showing off his guns. You know what I mean? Vern? Did that thing finally get full? Yeah, it did. Let me get this out of the way because I want to finish picking up my cattle and pig food over there. Alright, I'm going to take this truck here, and I don't have it in the category because I just bought it, so let's put it in 3 with the rest of the trucks. As soon as I get this stuff filled, I can move this guy to the farm and use him. Where did I get him from? I got him from a mod place. I get everything from one mod place, so it's probably... Oh, Scorpion, did I get these from you? Because I had the Vlasic ones. But if I did get it from a mod place, I got it through Mod Hub USA. So I know Darren is a patron of mine, so you can get it from the OneDrive. It should be in there. And if it's not, let me know because I just started using these. Sometimes when I get a new mod, I forget to add it to the OneDrive. So let me know if it's not there, and I'll put it in there. They come in a series, if you noticed. So you've got these now. they're gonna the mod comes and it says 2 on the end, so it'll be Grim Potato 2 or something like this right here, this 20 on the end when you look for this mod. The other one will say Vlasic. Now this comes in a package, so I can't remember if I did put it on the OneDrive. I can't remember if I opened it and put them in individually or if I threw the whole pack in there. But anyway, you're going to look for the 20 on the end and you'll know which one it is. And it doesn't say Vlasic. So, anyway, there you go. Alright, there you go. I got them from Scorpion, but they are on Mod Hub. So, if you are a patron, you can get them from my OneDrive. If you're not and you want to pick those up, you can get them from Mod Hub. The difference between the mods that I have is I usually have remodded them to do something different, like drive faster, hold more, that kind of thing. Big Bud is slipping. What the hell are you trying to do there, Big Bud? What is he trying to do? Well, I don't get it. A Grim pack? Okay, so that must be it. So I left it in the pack. What you have to do if you download that is just unpack it and then put each individual harvester in your, or only put the one you need. You may not need all of them. I only put the 3 I'm going to use in this one. A Grim Tater, a Grim Beet, Grim Sugar Beet. Right. Let me see what happens here if I hire this guy. Who's working it? Josh Cantlin is on this one. Uh-oh. Trouble. I missed a spot. Oh my God, what am I going to do? I can't handle it. I'm in trouble now. Just kidding. Okay, let's move on. Oh, shoot. What's going on here? What's he doing? He's at 11 meters. What's the problem? Okay, fine. I don't know what the problem was. Maybe it's because he didn't get the chance to turn around. Let me run up here and see what happens if I let him go. Go, man, go. All right, now wait a minute. He needs to go at least as fast as the combine's going. What are the rest of them doing? They need to go as fast as the combine's going, so... Yeah, see, he's set at 36. He's only set at 14, so let's pop him up a little bit so they can catch up with the combines. They need to be able to go that fast anyway. What's happening? Oh, I don't get it. I think maybe it's because they're at the end of the field. Mr. Sugar Beet guy. Is he stuck? He might be stuck on that great big pile of whatever grain that's on the ground there. It's the only thing I don't like about these mods. Some of them, they'll dump this great big pile on the end of the field. And then they get stuck. See, he's trying to back up, I think. What they'll do is they'll stop when they're full, but they keep rolling a little bit. Then when they unload, they try to back up, and they can't because that great big pyramid of grain is there. Alright, what's he doing? What's this truck doing? Stop. You need to go away. This guy, he won't go back to work because he thinks you're trying to get to him. Silly truck. What does Scorpion say? You only run the beet harvester. Oh. Oh, combine won't move. Why? What's happening? I don't know what's the problem. I don't know. Right, here goes. I don't know how well these. I don't know whether how well the headers do on this. I have a little bit of trouble with this class. I love the thing, but it doesn't do well with its headers. Oh well. What's going on here? What's he waiting for? I don't think I have a truck out here, do I? Probably not. Alright, I need to get a truck out to field 5. What's he doing? No, he's still loading. It's going to be here an hour. What? He's never watched Farm Sim before? Alright, he must be just waiting. Hum, 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 hum. Oh, this is funny. Brian's out running a truck and his son's out doing a combine. That's hilarious. There's Alan, there's Chase. I should put Brian out here with Chase. The son driving the combine and the father driving the truck. That'd be funny. That would be funny. So, you're already in Klamath Falls, are you? There, Bill? Why is Rose driving so slow? Rose, what's happening? Let me see what I got Rose set at here. 35, she should be hammering it. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to check on this guy and see if I've got another cutting of hay. I'm gonna call on Doctor Who to get me over there. Okay, Doctor Who, send me up to field 9 or down to field 9. And yeah, it's ready. So here we go. I don't think I had a course for this. I think I just hired a worker. So I'll do so again. So we got some hay. Hay. And there he goes. He doesn't even need a truck. Uh-oh, what's happening? Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God, I picked up grass. He picked up grass. You know what that means. Now I gotta get a truck out here and dump the damn grass out. Let me see if I can... All right, there he goes. Never mind, I got rid of the grass. See if I can do this again. There's grass on the field. It picked that up instead of the hay. Oh, the lucerne. There we go. Changes. I'm finding here. I thought you were talking about having 567, 843 million plane changes before you left your country. I misunderstood. Ah! The missus already wants you to leave. What'd you do? Come in and drink all their beer the first day? Everything in moderation, Bill. All right, I know there's not a truck for this, so I got to find a truck. You know what? I might have a tractor that's got a trailer on it. What's this? Oh, never mind. I don't like that the camera starts right in here, but you can't help that, I guess. I know I've got... Hang on. I think I had... No, that's a gas trailer. Maybe I don't. I thought I had a trailer. That's not a trailer. That's not a trailer. Alright. What's that? There. What's that? That's a truck and trailer, isn't it? What the hell is this? Steamed potatoes? Here we go. I can take this out to the field and use it. Let me put these steamed potatoes away. Oh my God, this thing drives swirly. Oh, you have a bet. I bet you do. I bet the next thing you know, your buddy wants to go out and work in the beet fields or something. Well, your friend's missus is a smart lady. That's all I have to say. Why don't you want to plant radishes is different from barley and wheat? The radishes are, they're a way of fertilizing the field. When you plant the radishes, you don't harvest them, you put them into the field for fertilizer. You grind them up, plow them under, all that kind of good stuff. Let's see, what field was I working on? Field number 5, wasn't it? Field number 5. So yeah, the radishes are not a crop per se. All right, Scorp, have a good meal, buddy. It's green manure, as Ginger says. Where's my truck, or a combine? I lost the combine. It basically, Dar, it is. It's like alfalfa, and you make hay out of it. Now, when I was raising alfalfa, what we would do is we would plant alfalfa on a field, and the first cutting was solid alfalfa. Now, cattle will bloat if they eat straight alfalfa. So what we would do is the second cutting, you'd have a little bit less alfalfa, a little bit more. What is going on here? Anyway, the second cutting, you'd have less alfalfa, more grass. The next cutting, you have a little bit more grass. And that's what the people like to buy. They like to buy the mixture of the two, because then they could just take a bale, split it open, feed their cattle, and have to worry about them bloating so much. Anyway, I don't know what's happening here. Why won't this guy want this guy to dump his load? Dump your load. Why you no dump? Maybe this trailer doesn't take that. This might be... No, there it goes. Good Lord. I got the window open. Did you guys hear that truck go by? He needs a new muffler. That's what I'm thinking. Now let me check on these combines. I see somebody's having trouble out there. Why, I don't know. Darn it. What's he set at? He's set at 11.5. Do I need to go further out? Let's try 11.8. See what happens. They always seem to have trouble when they get to the end of the field. I don't know what's going on with that. That's crazy. He's almost done. I could probably quit messing around with him. Just manually take it. What? What did Kevin do? Bye, Scorp. Kevin Frost, I wrote that with my fingers crossed wearing a 40th clover. Oh, I got it. Talking alfalfa. Alfalfa is a clover, so is lucerne. There we go, finally. So you go out almost to 12 meters and it'll work. Because I have an extended pipe on this combine. When you buy the combine, you can choose how long the pipe is, and I chose a longer one. So anyway, there you go. Where's he backing up to now? What's going on? Is it soup du jour yet? I am dying of thirst. It is. It's time for soup du jour. I don't even know why I say that anymore, because it's always the same thing now. Bill already said it. I didn't see it. Thanks, Ginger and Bill both said it, and I missed it. All right. Now, for those of you that don't know, soup du jour means the soup of the day, and I think it's Frenchy. Frenchies talk funny. If there's any French people on here, I didn't mean anything by that. Anyway, because Americans talk really funny. Hang on, here we go. It's almost too cold to hold. Oh, man, that's good. I was really thirsty today. That's very refreshing. And no, I don't get paid by Mountain Dew to say that. That'd be kind of cool. What the hell? Traffic jam. That poor truck doesn't know what the hell to do. Oh no, he's talking to her in Swedish. I don't blame her. Do you sound like the Swedish chef? I don't think anybody does, really. Okay, this guy can get out of here now. I think that combine's waiting for this tractor to move. You got to move it, move it. Let's find out. No. Did I stop the track? I did. I stopped the tractor. Or the combine, sorry. Let's manually get this guy going here. I love the John Deere. I like the... They have issues. John Deere has a couple of issues. The Class definitely has a couple of issues, but I love the combine. I like the way it sounds. I like the way the black smoke rolls out of it, that kind of thing. Why'd he stop? There. Where's he going? What the heck? Alright, turn this thing off. Line this guy up. Oh, is he trying to do another headland? Is that what he's trying to do and I'm trying to stop him? 1, 2 headlands. That's what he's trying to do. I think he's trying to do a second headland. And I stopped him from doing it. Yeah, the only Swedish I know is from the Muppets. I know, that's what I thought too. Ryan, how are you? In private. Yeah, I know. They don't let me on the road anymore. Now let's see what happens. Ryan, how are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. I'm doing great. Thank you, sir. Oh, man, that's cold. Mountain Dew. My wife told me that I have to keep my insulin. I'm diabetic, for those of you that don't know. And I have to keep my insulin in the refrigerator when I'm not using it. That keeps it. So it's refrigerated. Once I take one out and use it, it's, you know, you have to let it get to room temperature, or you should, before you inject it. But I don't have to take a lot of insulin. I'm not that. I always say this. I'm not that bad of diabetic. That doesn't sound right. Diabetes is serious, and you know there's different degrees of the disease that people have. For example, I have a friend of mine that he has a hard time keeping his blood sugars down below 500-600. If mine get over 200, it's high, and that doesn't happen very often. It does get up to 200 sometimes during the day, but it goes right back down. But anyway, my wife was saying, can you keep this in your fridge in your office? And I said, well, no, because it gets too cold. I have my fridge in the office. Well, for one thing, I don't open and shut the door all day long, like the kitchen fridge is. But the second thing is I keep it a little bit cooler because I like my sodas to be cold. Not frozen, but cold. Just like Bill's beer. There you go. Right. I don't know what I'm going to do with this tractor. I got this lame tractor out here that this guy has broken. Look at his wrist. That's got to be painful. Look at that. It looks like some alien got a hold of me. Or either that or his wife caught him with his hands in the cookie jar somewhere that they didn't belong. Anyway. What's going on with this guy? Is he done already? This guy's done already. He didn't even need a truck. Alright, so let me stop him. I can't because nobody's driving him except for me. Make sure I didn't miss anything here. Alright, so I got to get a truck out here to this guy. I don't know if I can. I don't think I can put. No, as long as he's full, I can't put his header up. So I got to wait for a truck, I guess. Let me just get him off the field, I guess. Ryan train. What's a Ryan train? Bill, you eating pizza? I'm keeping a mahusive distance to pizza. A mahusive distance. How far is mahusive? Is that like a meter, a mile, a league? It's probably a lot, though, I'm thinking. It's like a cajillion. Kevin says he's so old he remembers a time before reality shows. Well, I hate to tell you, they're not really reality. Every show on TV, every single one, is scripted in some form. You know, that's all for entertainment. It isn't real. There's no reality to it. It's just like these social media. There's nothing social about it. I saw something today in the news. Get this. For all of you guys that are out there on a cell phone all day long, which I don't do. I don't even carry my cell phone. I carry it if I'm out on a trip, if I'm traveling for emergencies, stuff like that. But I don't sit and talk on my cell phone. Google has a new system that they're going to use. And what it does is, let's say you get a text from somebody that you spent the weekend with, and you send they send you a text that says thanks for stopping by. What this program does is it reads your emails and your texts and stuff. It reads them, and it sends back a smart reply that says, wow, yes, it was good to see you this weekend. So the people using, they don't have to look at their text or their email, and two, they don't have to answer it. The computer answers it for them, or the phone. So I can I can foresee these telephones sitting there talking back and forth to each other, and the people don't even know it's doing it, and it's just eating up their time. It's crazy. Crazy. I'm on a diet. I'm not allowed to eat salad, so I'm going to stick to beer. Well, you won't get any roughage that way. You got to have roughage. Does 2 need to be plowed? Let me check. One of these fields needed to be plowed after I harvested it, and I don't recall which one it was. It's 2. All right, let me get God, I'm surprised I remembered something. Let me grab Big Bud, and I cannot lie, this Big Bud. And we're gonna run over to field number 2, which is right below us here. I love the way this Big Bud sounds. I love the way it drives. It's so big. Look at that. Big Bud. Big Bud. Let me see if I've got a course for Big Bud in field number 2. I do. I got 2 of them. Why do I have 2 of them? At one point, I had a smaller plow. So let me see which one this one is. 26.3. 2 combined courses. Nope, don't want that. 26.3. They're both the same as far as I can tell. So let's grab the first one, I guess, and open this thing up, see what it's gonna do. Where does it start? Anybody know? I don't know. Hang on. I'm gonna peek with this little eye right here. I'm close. It starts in this corner. All right, there he goes. Big Bud's on the job, ready for action, tell you what. And Rose Crowder is driving old Big Bud. Thank you, Rose. Well, Kevin's asking what happened to Champion the Wonder Horse, or Casey Jones, or even good old Jacques Cousteau. I'm pretty sure that they stuffed Jacques Cousteau. I think he's sitting in a museum next to Trigger, Roy Rogers' horse, because I know Trigger was stuffed. Let's see, did I get this seated correctly? Barley on it. All right, let me take this seeder. I got too many things to do. Let me take this seeder, button it up. We're going to run over to another field. Somebody's slipping. Let's go see who it is. Oh, are you kidding me? Straighten up, fly right, buddy. Come on. I can't get him loose. Oh, no. Let me see if I can give him a little bit more four-wheel drive here. Okay, come on. Now, here we go. give him a little bit more drive control and see if we can put him back to work. I'm going to try something new with these courses where I start and stop. I'm going to try to do them far apart and see what happens. Jacques Gousseau is probably telling Steve Irvin, watch out for the stingrays. They're out to get you, buddy. I understand that was kind of a freak thing that happened. That guy, God bless him, though, he was crazy. I used to watch that Steve Irvin and say, are you nuts? He'd go in there and start grabbing those snakes and stuff, and I think, oh, you're crazy, man. You're gonna get bit. And he did, I guess, many times, but what's this guy waiting for? What's wrong with these stupid trucks? Alright, I gotta fix that. You're gonna have a fortune before the evening. How's that, Bill? Is your buddy's wife paying you to stay away from him? Or did they give you the beer money for you to go on a beer run and you're just putting it in your pocket? And right now I'm just making shit up, so. Right, I still need to find that tractor and this guy here. Oh, he probably doesn't have a course. Let's see if Field 5 has one. Grain to silo, it does. Let's do that. Work tool needs to be unloaded. Well, of course it does. Go unload it. What the hell? What are you talking about? Oh, I have to have it on that. Never mind. There we go. I tell you, these guys, they take their job too literal. Pat Pearson is on the job and ready for action. Salmon and mac and cheese. Is that what you had for dinner? That sounds pretty good, I guess. Salmon and mac and cheese. Is it all mixed up, or do you have the salmon on one side of the plate and mac and cheese on the other? So she's throwing money at you, saying get the hell out? That's terrible funny. What in the hell is he doing? He's going around a circle. Are you kidding me? Alright, he's not full yet. Let's fill him up. Alright, put your pipe out. Come on. You can do it. Stick it out. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, buddy. There we go. Holy smokes. This guy's harvesting so fast I can't keep up. Look at that harvester fly, man. What, she doesn't want to go out with you? Go out to a sports bar or something. Have a few drinks, watch a game. Right, that's true. It all does get mixed up. And then start having a mac patty later on. Add a little ice cream to it. That'll cool it down. Well, I tell you, this canola in this game must be pretty dense. Uh-oh, looks like the fent is stuck. Circle of life. Ah! Ah! The furthest one, drop you off, and then you'd have to walk home. That's funny. This is a smart woman. I like her. All right, let me go find out what's wrong with the Fent. Now, what is the deal with this guy? Go find out. Holy smokes, what's he up to? He's a little confused, I think. Maybe I need a bigger tractor here. I never noticed that. There's two bars on the back of this, on the top of this trailer, and I knew that they moved, but I didn't know why. Now I do. That if they didn't move, that thing would hit them, or that, yeah, the thing that presses the grain back to the back of the trailer would hit those, because it sticks up higher than the trailer. There, that's very clever right there. Scorpion's eating his cake and having it too, it sounds like. Scorpion's wife is a baker. Oh man, I'd weigh 500 pounds if my wife was a baker. My wife doesn't bake. She likes to eat the pies and cakes and stuff like I do, but she doesn't bake them. That could be Andy. Darren says all the helpers are drinking beer. Beer run. I don't know what it is, but it's irritating when it happens. Here's what I'm thinking on that. I might try, when I start a course, if I start it here, then when I come back I end it there, and they're real close together. I'm wondering if I should start it here and then end it way back here and see if that might help them out a little bit. I don't know. Now who's in traffic? Everybody's friggin' in traffic. Pardon my French. The fence in traffic. How's this happening? Okay, let me see. He's only 9 meters away, so let's put him out there another couple meters. Let's put him out 11 meters. Now I gotta know if this is gonna work, because I can't keep doing this. I'm not getting any other work done. You're not svelte. Can you even spell svelte? Oh, I guess you can. You did. You did. I used to tell my kids if they couldn't spell a word, they couldn't use it. Then they started cussing, and I said, why are you talking like that? And then they spell the word out, and I said, you buttheads. Yeah, that wasn't smart of me. Telling them to learn how to spell something or they couldn't use it. Alright, something's not right here. Because that should be dumping right there. No reason for it not to. Huh. Oh, wait. Come back. There we go. So what's the difference? What is going on? It must be this trailer's got a weird trigger on it or something. Huh. Yeah, I'll work on that later. Yeah, never do today what you can put off till tomorrow. That's my motto. Yeah, it's very inconvenient when that happens. And it's not just the trucks either. Now, wait a minute. These guys are always meeting in the middle. The other rigs do it too. Sometimes my seeders do it. What's really strange, if you set up a course and you find out, like, let's say I set up a course. Let me get my pointer out here. I set up a course to have field number 13 done. And they get to the end of the field, and then all of a sudden I get a message that says that one of my tractors is having trouble. And you find out that he's clear over here on field 20. How in the hell did he get there? If he's only supposed to be staying on field 13, because that's where the course is at. Isn't that weird? I think it's weird. Why is he going in circles here? See, now, I think that might be a problem when I made the course, that I put the start and the stop too close together. So I'm gonna have to try this course different and see if I screwed up when I did that. I think I did. Now she's accusing you of having a bad influence on me. Oh, she's completely right about that. Oh, Lord. Somebody's finished their job. Let's go check, see who it is. Oh. So this field is finally done. All right. Let's stop the driver. Get rid of this course. Pull the pipe in. And now I got to pick up all this windrow. So let's just pull this guy off the road. Let's just stop him right here. And that guy's, oh, what's he doing? He don't know what to do. He's confused. Let's stop him. What? Don't get me into it. Oh, all right. So, maybe. I think you're right, Andy. I think I goofed on that one. The New Holland sprayer. Well, see, that's another problem with those spray rigs. When they have the big long boom, they need a lot of space to turn. Let's see, where did I... 15, down the road. I'm going to take this guy down and get that sugar cane. Well, some of it. I don't think I can get it all on one trailer. Oh, wait a minute. Before I do that, let me get this guy out in that field. This is Little Bud. We're going to put Little Bud to work for a change. Four more days. Oh my God. Ask her if she wants to come to the coast. I got room. My wife wouldn't mind. She liked company. You can spend some time on the coast while you're there. Alrighty, let's see, what field are we looking at here? Field number uno. Field number 1. Strata silo. Where does it start? It starts, well, it doesn't really matter, does it? Where it starts. I just need to put field number 1 harvest in here. Wait a minute. I gotta do this different. I need to do this different. Okay, first of all, I need field number 1 harvest. Go out, come back in, and then straw to silo. Alright, then I can turn this off, and it looks like, well, let's just let it go and see what happens. That doesn't quite look right, does it? That's not right. She wants to go to Sweden while you're here, huh? Told you she was smart. All right, straighten up, little bud. Fly right. Which truck? Darren says the truck sounds sweet. This one? This truck, if you get this truck at Mod Hub, it won't sound like this. I put the sound in myself. I love the Jake brake. Listen to this. Isn't that sweet? Home along, the wife took the kids swimming. Let me go find that combine. Don't run over that mailbox. Get through these trees here. I got a little bit of lag for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Too much stuff going on. I got too much equipment running, I think. Now, I don't know if there's... I haven't used these yet, so let me see if there's any collision on these things. Alright, the headers don't have collision on them. Look at that. Gotta love it. Yeah. You never know, Bill. You never know. Don't hit that tree. That's what I get. Try to take a slug of Mountain Dew. Almost hit a tree. How's my quicker picker-upper doing? Where's little Bud? I don't see little Bud. I wonder if he already got a load and he's heading in. By golly, there he goes. Look at him go. Little Bud's on the job, ready for action, I'll tell you what. Yeah, I'd blame it on Windows. I had such a problem with Windows. It's my own fault. I tried to cheap out. To build this computer, it took almost all the budget I had, and I've been saving money for almost 6 years, because I knew when I started YouTube, and eventually I'd have to upgrade my PC. Either upgrade it or I'd have to build a new one. So I've been putting a little bit of money away for the last 6 years every month. If I got any advertising money from YouTube, I put it in this account. Any little bit of money that I get about $31 a month from General Electric, because I used to work for them for about a year, and for some reason every month they send me a check. But anyway, I put any little extra money I get in that account. So I had kind of a limited budget to build this PC. So rather than go out and pay $200 for Windows Pro, I went to one of these companies online where you can get Windows Pro for about $30-some. And I didn't know how it worked. And this is some kind of company across the pond. I don't know whether it's China or where exactly this is, this company, but what they do is they sell Windows keys, Steam keys for the cheap. I don't know where they get them. But so I tried it. I talked to several other people that did it and they didn't have any trouble. Well, I did. I installed it on the PC and I went to activate it and it wouldn't let it activate. It said that it had already been used. And so I didn't know what the hell to do. So I called the company, and the thing was that when I bought it from this company, it cost me an extra $5 for insurance, so that if it didn't work, they would guarantee that they would get me one that did, or they'd find out why it didn't work and fix it. So turns out that when you buy keys like this, the only way to activate them, you can't activate them online. You have to activate them by phone, which means you have to call Microsoft and do it on the phone. Now, by the time that I had done this, it had got all messed up, and it changed the key number that I had. It changed it on my PC to a different number. So, long story short, I had to go in and use a bunch of register commands and delete the key that was in there, put in the key that they sold me. Then I had to go to Microsoft, call them. I had to give them 1,000 line of numbers. It took me about an hour to do, but I finally got it done. So, again, long story short, it's fixed now. It's working. It only cost me about $37 because I paid for the insurance. And now the insurance is not just for whether it will work. There are some Microsoft keys, Windows keys, there's some that have a limited life, and you never know where these are coming from. So that guarantee also gives me a warranty, so that if 6 months from now all of a sudden that Windows key says, "Up, I won't work anymore," because there are some of them that do just that, then they'll send me a new key. Anyway, Andy said he bought one on eBay and didn't have to call. Yeah, I think I had the phone because I tried to do it online, and they came and told me, "Oh, you can't do that because this has already been used." So when you go and do it on the phone, it's an automated system, and it will ask you, has this been used previously in another computer? And you say no. Then it asks you if you have a key number. You have to say no, even though yes, you do have one. And then it asks you another question that you would say. It asks you, did you get an error code? Yes, I did. But you have to answer no. Well, nobody told me any of this. So obviously I answered yes to those, and it miscombobulated Microsoft for some reason. So what happens when you say no to all those questions is, then Microsoft goes in and forces the key to work. So anyway, there you go. That's why I had to do it by phone, because I'd already tried it online and messed it up. Where are we at? I haven't been paying attention to the whatcha-dinger. I swear she wouldn't survive for 4 days in Sweden because we have the same lovely sense of humor like the British, and she hates that. Don't I have to agree with that. I have a hard time sometimes with the British Scottish sense of humor. It's kind of dry. It's different than the humor we have. I remember watching a skit, I can't remember whether it was Monty Python, a woman and a man in an English living room after the day has ended and dinner is done, and the woman is knitting and the man is reading a newspaper and smoking a pipe. In between them on the wall is a fireplace. While you're watching this skit, the fireplace lifts up off the ground. It has two legs on it and it starts walking for the door. Now, neither one of them look up from what they're doing, and the wife says, dear, I think the fire's going out. That is English sense of humor. And it doesn't really work for a lot of people, unless you're English. But yeah, it's kind of funny. Can't take, don't dish it out. There you go. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna have tons of sugar cane. You know what I should be doing? Oh, I know what I've got to do. Hang on. I got to go find that other big truck, because it's probably full now, and start taking some of this sugar cane to the sugar factory that I put in. What in the world is going on with this truck and trailer? This is not right. Pardon me for a second. I gotta fix this. I don't know what's going on here. I think he needs to go out a little bit farther than what he is. Let me put him out to like 11.3 and see if that fixes this guy. In the meantime, let me go find that big truck. I don't know if I put it in the category or not. There he is. And yeah, he's done with the feed, so get him to the farm, and then I can use this guy. I'm going to use this guy to haul some sugar cane. Well, you know what? I probably don't have to, because I don't think that sugar cane factory holds all that much. What's the Latanya? When you go on sale, you're the grain or the to take bake. Yeah, I know I need to sell something. I really do. Where the hell am I? All right, I'm not that far from the farm. Yeah, I'm gonna have lots of sugar cane, because that's the small field. I've got sugar cane on another field, one of the bigger fields. Here's my farm, plain and simple. Oh, I was reading the chat and not watching the trees. That tree just jumped right out in front of me. He knew I was coming. Just waiting. He was just waiting for me. Well, what is GT? I don't know what GT is. Is that green tea? Okay. Bill says it's time for green tea where he's at. Must be tea time. Now, hopefully, this will take this silo. I hope Stevie made this silo to hold everything. We'll find out here in a minute if it's going to hold this stuff. It does. There goes the pig food. Notice how I said food. Pig food. And there's a spot for TMR too, so here we go. Be right back. Big Brute needs refilling. Big Brute needs to hold a little bit more, I think. Gin and tonic? No, it's green tea. Who drinks gin and tonic? A real man just drink the gin, wouldn't he? What do I know? I don't drink anything except for soda and water and tea. I'm a tea drinker. I like Earl Grey during the day, but I like a good English breakfast in the morning. And I'll drink an English breakfast in the evening right now because it's the only tea that I have that's decaffeinated is the English breakfast. I'm going to have to find a different evening tea to drink from. I get my tea at Whittard's in London. Matter of fact, I'm waiting for some Earl Grey to get here from Great Britain any day now. Let me find that sugar cane. There it is. Sugar cane. Let's fill this puppy up here. What'd Andy say? Gin tastes like licking a flower. What the heck does that mean? Does it really? I wouldn't know. I don't drink alcohol. Now, what is gin? Is gin like a liqueur? Or is it a whiskey or a wine or a brandy? Is it a... And how do you categorize alcohol? I mean, what's the difference between vodka and whiskey? I don't get that alcohol stuff. I don't understand how it's stacked up against each other. I know you would say if you're Kentucky whiskey, if you're drinking whiskey, you got, you know, your Jack Daniels and your other stuff, but how would gin be categorized? And what the hell is vermouth? Isn't vermouth something that you put... Oh, geez, get out of the way. Vermouth, that's something you put in a martini, isn't it? I don't know how you people drink martinis. I heard that that's like turpentine or something. All right, let me get up here out of the way. And I'm going to drop this second trailer here. I don't need it. And because I think... No, you know what? I don't know. I don't think I have to. Where in the heck did I put the all right, I know where it's at. Hang on. I think it's up here by the shop. Thank God there's no fences. I'd have clipped that fence for sure. Okay, I think the sugarcane factory I put behind the shop. Jet fuel, a spirit. I want to know why Andy been licking a flower. Wait a minute, what's LaTanya talking about? LaTanya, half the people in the United States. Half the people what? Half the people, are we still talking beer or whiskey or... I want to know why Andy's licking flowers. Mad Dog, yeah, Mad Dog 2020. And Cisco. Cisco, isn't that like a lard or something? Okay, this is a sell point. Where did I put the sugarcane factory? Uh-oh, I don't know. I'm on a different map now, I think. I don't know where I put... Oh, it's right here. This is it. Where am I? I don't know where I'm at. Where am I? I'm close. It's not behind the shop. Okay. It's not behind the shop. It's down the road from the shop. Let me get out of here. I know where it's at now. Hang on. I got my speed boots on. Run as fast as I can. Watch out for trees. Look at see if I can slalom like a skier. And then they throw a telephone pole in once in a while. Gotta watch out for that. Oh, and the stop signs. That's always a tragedy waiting to happen there. Hit a stop sign. What am I missing here? I'm missing stuff. Craig, I want to know why Andy's licking a flower. We don't know. It tastes like jet fuel. Latanya says, ever heard of Mad Dog? I've heard of Mad Dog 2020, but I don't know what it is. It's a good question, Craig, to which I'm sure there is a rational explanation. Whiskey and vodka are spirits. What the hell does that mean? That somebody died and they come back as a bottle of whiskey or something? We got to be a medium to be able to drink it, because otherwise you can't see it. Because normal people don't see ghosts, so you have to be a medium to see a ghost. I see ghosts. I see dead people. And gin is made from juniper berries. Is that right? Juniper berries. Huh. Is that like juniper berries? I know there's in the States, especially in Central Oregon, we have a tree called a juniper. The juniper berries don't come from a tree, do they? Is juniper something different? Just curious. Right, there's my sugar factory. I hope it takes more than a truckload, because otherwise I'm just going to be selling sugar beets or sugar cane for the sake of selling sugar cane. I feel like a medium after drinking it. Yeah, that's right. Because when you got a medium around and they do a seance and the table starts flying around and all the light chandeliers are swinging, some horns are playing, people around the table are getting felt up, or at least in the movie I watched they did. 6 cents. Oh no, it doesn't hardly take any. It didn't take hardly any sugar cane. No. No. Oh, and you have to have water to make sugar, I guess. It only takes 40,000. I wonder if I can redo that. I'm going to have to look at this thing, see if I can mod it. Because that's not going to do me any good. Right, I'm going to go sell the rest of this. Juniper must taste like flowers. Well, it's very fragrant. When you go to Central Oregon, I have a condo in Bend. Well, it's not in Bend, it's in Redmond, actually. It used to be when we'd go to Redmond, everybody did, well, where's Redmond? Well, do you know where Bend is? Yeah, well, then you're close to Redmond. But, anyway, they're very fragrant. As soon as you get into that area of Oregon, you can roll your window down and you can smell the juniper for miles. It's a very fragrant tree. I love it. Some people don't like it at all. My sister lived there for a while. She hated the smell of juniper. I love it. Need to get out of the house sometime. Well, if I did get out of the house, I wouldn't be hanging around in a bar. I don't drink, so there wouldn't be any need in it. Besides, I got you guys to tell me all that kind of stuff. I live vicariously through you guys. There you go. How's that? Sugarcane not... Are you kidding? This is... I didn't put sugarcane in this? Well, I gotta fix that. I can't believe it. What time is it? Alright, I'm not gonna sell the sugarcane because I want to fix that mod. So, hang on. Let me write myself a couple of notes here. Alright, hang on. Okay. Sugar factory. volume, and then cell point 150, cell point 150 sugar cane. All right, that'll tell me I gotta remod those. Was there something else I had to remod? I can't remember. There was a piece of equipment that I said I didn't needed to do something. By the way, if you remember in the last episode, I was trying to seed that sugar cane, and I'd go about 10 feet, and this thing would be empty. I did go in and remod that, so I remodded this John Deere. I only did it on this particular model because of this particular map. So I didn't change it in all of my different maps, and I didn't change it on the OneDrive. But I boosted it up. This one right here. Yeah, it now holds 3,632 bushels. That's an awful friggin' lot of seeds. So I can't remember what it is in metric, if that's what they call it. Liters, that kind of thing. Was it the fig? It was. Thank you, Craig. It's the food, the pig food storage. I just want it to empty a little faster. You write that one down. I can't find the note I just wrote. There it is. I found it. Okay. Pig food silo. Thank you, Craig. Good job. Bend is a beer town. NX1 Dave. Hi. Didn't even see you come in. Thanks for stopping by. Bend is a beer town, huh? I didn't know that. Of course, I don't drink, so. All right. They call Cisco liquid crack. This is Latanya. They call Cisco liquid crack. It's that powerful. I had it one time. I don't remember a thing, but got pregnant. Uh-oh, my son. That way. My boyfriend laughed at me for 6 months. Oh, no. Yeah, there's something called Everclear here in the States. It's like 190 proof or something. It's very strong. And one New Year's Eve, somebody gave me a shot of that and kind of forced me to drink it. I swear to God, somebody hit me with a sledgehammer. I was out cold for hours. It burned all the way down and all the way back up into my mouth and then all the way back down again. That stuff was nasty. It really did taste like jet fuel. Killed his wife after drinking Cisco at a bar. Man, what? Oh my goodness. Well, I'm not drinking any of that. I owe you 10 buckets of grain. Okay. Craig remembers I pay all my hired workers with buckets of grain. That's why I can't get anybody to work for me. Anyway. Well, Phyllis, I hate to do it, but I think I'm going to call this a stream. And I'm going to fix those mods a little bit because I can, I guess. I'm going to call it a stream, and I hope you all had fun. And I want to thank each and every one of you for coming by, keeping me company. Oh, there goes Windows telling me. I don't know why it does that. I never set it up to do that. Anyway, appreciate you coming in, keeping me company, and keeping me on the straight and narrow, and teaching me all about booze. And I can't wait until next Wednesday to find out whether Bill's friend's wife has killed him or not. I think, this is what I'm thinking, she's going to take care of Bill, take his ticket, fly to Sweden, and live happily ever after. But we'll have to find out in the next episode. In the meantime, everybody have a good evening, and I'll see you Wednesday. Good night.